morning students, welcome to online teaching session of Academic World School Bemetara. Today we will be discussing chapter 4 metals and non-metals of grade 8 science. In the previous session we had discussed about the physical properties of metals. Now in this session we will study the physical properties of non-metals along with the examples. We will study the physical properties under the following headings. What I already had written here. Before we start, take out your notebooks so that you will be able to write the notes. The physical properties of non-metals that we will study today are physical state, how they look, appearance, luster, hardness, malleability, ductility, sonority and conductivity. These are the physical properties that we will be discussing about the non-metals today. The first is physical state. State means solid, liquid or gas. Everything, all the matter exists in three states: solid, liquid and gas. The non-metals exist in all the three states. It doesn't mean that the same non-metal will exist in all the three states. It means that few non-metals exist in solid state, few non-metals exist in liquid state and few non-metals exist in gaseous state. So we can write here that they may appear or they may be in all three states. Like hydrogen and oxygen, they are found in gaseous state. Bromine is found in liquid state, whereas carbon, sulfur, they are found in solid state. There are so many other examples also which occur in these three states. So by this example we can understand that non-metals exist in all the three states. And those are solid, liquid and gas. The second physical property of non-metals we will be discussing is appearance. When we look into the non-metals, we can see how they look, means what is their appearance, the color, the texture. Normally the non-metals, they do not shine, they are generally dull. They are generally dull, but they can be made shiny by painting with some shiny materials. Likewise, the luster, this property is shining property. Shining property of any of the object. Appearance and luster, they both are related with each other because on seeing on any of the object, we can see the color along with the shine, whether the object is having its own specific shine or not. Non-metals do not have any kind of shiny appearance. This shining appearance is absent in non-metals. Non-metals do not shine, but few exceptions are there, like graphite and iodine. These are the two non-metals which are lustrous in nature. Other than these two non-metals, no non-metals are there which have their own shine. So we can say their appearance is generally dull and they do not have any kind of shine except of graphite and iodine. Next is hardness. In comparison with metals, mostly non-metals, we had discussed they are found in solid, liquid and gaseous state. Their molecular arrangement is in all the three states, and due to that they are not very hard. They are comparatively, or we can say they are generally soft. All the non-metals are generally soft and their tensile strength is low. It means they will not be able to withstand the heavy loads if we will keep anything on the non-metals, and if we will try to lift it up, it will tear. It will not be able to hold the heavy loads. Now the next two important properties are malleability and ductility. Non-metals are neither malleable nor ductile. The property malleability and ductility we had discussed in the previous session. Malleability means the property of any object to be beaten into thin sheets. So non-metals, if they will be beaten or they will be hammered, they will break. Like if this is any of the non-metal like graphite, if we can take the example of graphite. If this is a piece of graphite and if we will hammer it from this place, what will happen? It will break into small pieces and it will change into a powdery mass. But in case of malleability, the property of the malleability, it shows that if any of the object is beaten, its thickness will decrease and it will compress, and finally it will be converted into a thin sheet. This property is known as malleability, which is absent in non-metal. In case of non-metal, if we will hammer any of the non-metal, it will break. It will break and it will be converted into fine powdery mass, and this property is known as brittleness. All the non-metals are brittle in nature. They cannot be hammered into thin sheets. On hammering, they will break and they will crush and they will be changed into fine powdery mass. And this property is known as brittleness. All the non-metals are brittle in nature. Same thing is with ductility also. The property of ductility means the object can be melted. This ductility melted and they can be changed into thin wires. Thin wire. This property is ductility, but in case of non-metals, they do not melt on heating and they cannot be changed into thin wires. So these two properties are not shown by any of the non-metals. Non-metals are neither ductile nor they are malleable. If they will be hammered, they will break into small pieces and finally they will be converted into powdery mass. The next is sonority. Sonority is the property of producing a ringing sound. It is a property of producing a ringing sound when struck by anything. But this property, sonority, is not again shown, it is not shown by non-metals. Sonority. So we can say non-metals are non-sonorous. Non-sonorous. They do not produce any ringing sound when they are struck by any of the object. Okay? Sonority. All the non-metals are non-sonorous. The last property is conductivity. Conductivity means allowing the heat or electricity to pass through themselves. Sonority. Non Non-metals are bad conductor. They are bad conductor of heat and electricity. Both. It means they do not allow the electricity or heat to pass through them. Only graphite, again exception case is here. Graphite is the only non-metal which is good conductor. Of electricity. Only graphite. Other than that, no other non-metal is there which conduct electricity. So these are the physical properties of non-metals. In physical state, non-metals may appear in all the three states. They may appear in solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. They are generally dull in their appearance. They do not have their own shine. They are dull, as we had discussed in this appearance also. Only graphite and iodine are there which have their own shine. Other than that, non-metals do not have their luster. They are non-lustrous. Hardness. Generally, all the non-metals are soft. They do not have high tensile strength. Their tensile strength is very low, except of diamond. Diamond is a non-metal which is hardest known material. Means out of all the hard materials, diamond is the most hardest. It is the most hardest known material. It is more harder than metals also. This is the hardest. Except of diamond, the rest of the non-metals, they are softer in nature. Non-metals, they are neither malleable nor ductile. They cannot be changed into thin sheets or they cannot be drawn into thin wires. Sonority. Non-metals do not produce any kind of ringing sound when they are stuck against any object. Conductivity. Most of the non-metals or almost all the non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity except of graphite. Only graphite is there which conduct electricity. Do you know what is graphite? Have you seen? Have you noticed the pencil lead with which we write? Pencil, the black substance which is in the center of the pencil with the help of which we write, that is graphite. If you will try to hammer it, you will see that it will change into fine powdery mass. So these are all the physical properties of non-metals. Now we will discuss the difference between metals and non-metals on the basis of their physical properties under the same headings. The physical properties of metals are different from the physical properties of non-metals. Always whenever you are writing the difference of anything, you should always write in a column method. So first property is the physical state. Mostly all the metals, they are found in solid state except of mercury. Only mercury, its symbol is Hg. It is mercury. It is only found in liquid state. Other than this mercury, all the metals are found in solid state. In case of non-metals, they may be found in solid, liquid and gaseous state. So this is the first difference. Metals are found in only solid state except of mercury. In case of non-metals, they are found in solid, liquid and gaseous all the three states. The second is appearance. Metals are found in specific colors like yellowish, for example gold, reddish, copper and grayish. Mostly all the metals are found in this grayish color. But in case of non-metals, they do not have the specific color. Sometimes they change the color also, and mostly they are gaseous, so we cannot see their color. So they do not have a specific color. Or they can't be seen. Not all, few. The third is lustrous. All the metals, they have their own shine. They are lustrous. But in case of non-metals, they are non-lustrous. Except of graphite. Only graphite is a non-metal which is lustrous, and iodine, except of those two, all are non-lustrous. Next is the hardness. All the metals are very hard and tensile strength is high. In case of non-metals, they are generally soft and their tensile strength is less. Next is malleability. Metals are malleable. It means they can be hammered into thin sheets. But in case of non-metals, they are non-malleable. They cannot be hammered into thin sheets. They will break on hammering. Or we can also write here brittle. They are brittle in nature. Next is ductility. Metals are ductile, and due to this reason only thin wires can be very easily made for making different things. They are ductile. And non-metals are non-ductile. They cannot be melted into thin wires. Sonority. Metals produce ringing sound. It means they are sonorous. They produce ringing sound. Not by themselves. When they are stuck against anything, they are sonorous. And non-metals, they do not produce, they are non-sonorous. The last property is conductivity. Mostly all the metals, they are very good conductor of heat and electricity. But in case of non-metals, they are bad conductor of heat and electricity. Both metals, they conduct electricity. It means they allow the heat and electricity to pass through them, and non-metals, they do not allow heat and electricity to pass through them. So this is all about the physical properties of metals non-metals and their differences on the basis of the physical properties. So it is all about today. Now be careful. Assignments related to this topic is already uploaded in the ERP. So children, please log into it and do the assignments. We will see you soon. Thank you.